The flag is up for the King George. What a race we've got in prospect. Il Est Francais, so good on this card last year. He's toward the head of affairs along with Brave Man's Game. L'Homme Pressé also there as well. We are looking forward to seeing what this can provide this year. Mark Johnson is standing by for the call. Here he is.
And they're off for the Grade 1 Ladbrokes King George VI chase. 3 miles ahead of them, Brave Man's Game is ridden hard to go forward. Il Est Francais quickly into his rhythm towards the inside rail, and the real whacker is out wide. These are the first 3 as they go over the first of the 18 fences. A mistake on the outside by Grey Dawning. Grey Dawning made a significant error at fence number 1. An open ditch is the second. Il Est Francais now has a lead of about 3 lengths going over it. To the real whacker out wide over in second. On the inside came Brave Man's Game in third. And then Envoy Allen is in 4th position as they go into the turn, which takes them into the back straight. Then around the outside is L'Homme Pressé, who's followed by Juntos Ganimos. Then towards the inside, Spelland Tower. Towards the outside is Grey Dawning, then Banbridge, and then Corbett's Cross. And the back marker is General Chef as they make the run down the back straight and on towards fence number 3. And James Reveley and Il Est Francais have got a clear lead as they go over it. A very quick and economical jump by the leader. Jumps it well to the real whacker, who was over in second, and Brave Man's Game is in third. Envoy Allen on the inside is in 4th as they go over fence number 4. Il Est Francais he's now got a clear lead of about 6 lengths going over that. Corbett's Cross was not fluent at that fence, was ridden away from it by Derek O'Connor. An open ditch now for Il Est Francais, who really attacked it. A beautiful jump by the leader. Over in second came the real whacker. A slight mistake in 5th position by Juntos Ganimos, who didn't get terribly high, and already Il Est Francais is over the final fence in the back straight. And the rest are over safely at the back of the field. General en Chef a little slower than some. So now they begin to make the turn, which carries them inside the final 2 miles of the Ladbrokes King George. And it is Il Est Francais with a clear lead over the real whacker in second. Brave Man's Game is in third. Moving through to take 4th now, Juntos Ganimos. And then Envoy Allen on the inside, racing in 5th position. In 6th on the outside is L'Homme Pressé. On that one's inside is Spelland's Tower as they make the turn in. Grey Dawning is out wide as they go over the first fence taken down the home straight. Banbridge still towards the rear of the field with Corbett's Cross, and the back marker is General en Chef as his stablemate Il Est Francais still has a clear lead going over the middle fence in the home straight. That was fence number 8. So coming up towards the 9th, the final fence in a circuit's time, the Ladbrokes King George, and it is still Il Est Francais clear by 10 lengths as he crosses over fence number 9. Il Est Francais to the real whacker over in second. Brave Man's Game was over in third. A little low in 4th was Juntos Ganimos. Then Envoy Allen on the inside. L'Homme Pressé out wide, and then Spelland's Tower and Grey Dawning and Banbridge and Corbett's Cross. And still the back marker is General en Chef, who is racing around about 20 lengths off the leader. And the clear leader at halfway is Il Est Francais. So Il Est Francais leads them now through their starting point and through halfway to the real whacker in second position. Brave Man's Game is in third. Juntos Ganimos in 4th. Moving up on the outside is L'Homme Pressé with Envoy Allen on the inside. Envoy Allen just in front of Spelland's Tower as they go over fence number 10. Il Est Francais, his lead slightly reduced as they got over that. It's down to about 6 lengths now to the real whacker, who's just been nudged along to hold his position in second. Over an open ditch, Il Est Francais soared over that. A beautiful jump by the leader. To the real whacker in second. Envoy Allen making a bit of ground on the inside of Brave Man's Game. And then Juntos Ganimos. And then L'Homme Pressé and Spelland's Tower. And around that one's outside is Grey Dawning as they now make the run into the back straight. Still, General en Chef is last of all. Corbett's Cross is last but 1. And Banbridge is last but 2. And they're entering the final mile of the Ladbrokes King George, and Il Est Francais and James Reveley still have the lead. The real whacker and Gavin Sheehan in second. Brave Man's Game and Harry Cobden in third. And then Envoy Allen on the inside will jump in 4th, followed by Juntos Ganimos and out very wide L'Empresse, who's just niggled along for the first time. And then Grey Dawning as they go now towards the 6th from home. Il Est Francais, his lead there 4 lengths over Brave Man's Game, who's now moved through to take second. The Real Whacker being ridden on the inside is in third, and now they set their sights at the final open ditch, fence number 14, and attacking this Il Est Francais, ridden into it by James Reveley, but picked up well, and down at the back of the field there was Envoy Hélène. Envoy Hélène blundered and unseated Rachel Blackmore. That's the 4th from home, and Il Est Francais simply soared over it, clear again by 6 lengths to Brave Man's Game, who is now in second, and he in turn has got a couple of lengths over L'Empresse, has moved into third. Then Banbridge is picking up from a long way back in 4th. The Real Whacker made the turn in 5th. Spillan's Tower is in 6th. Grey Dawning is in 7th, but Il Est Francais is the one they've got to go and peg back. His leaders opened up again to 10 lengths, and here's the 3rd from home in the King George. Il Est Francais again away and clear. Banbridge is the one who is picking up really well in second, and now he is in hot and persistent pursuit of Il Est Francais down towards the second last. Il Est Francais again big and bold, but his lead is down to 4 lengths over Banbridge in second. 6 lengths back to in third L'Empresse, down towards the final fence in the Ladbrokes King George. Il Est Francais has got the lead. Il Est Francais, Banbridge out jumps him towards the outside, and it's Banbridge and Paul Townend who now swoop and take the lead, and it will be Banbridge in the King George. Banbridge wins the Ladbrokes King George. Il Est Francais in second, L'Empresse in third, and a close call for 4th between Spillan's Tower and the Real Whacker.
Well, Paul Townend has won the King George on Banbridge, but I want to know what your thoughts were as you received the adulation of the crowd here, Paul, as Il Est Francais was doing his thing out in front.
There wasn't a whole lot I could do about it where I was, but I knew the boys in front of me were trying to get closer, so at least they were bringing me to him. And when he was still that far clear, I thought, they're good horses trying to follow him. If he is them under pressure, he is going hard. He ran a cracker, but I've seen James move into the second last. I thought it was on all right.
So going down to the last, were you pretty confident that you got him covered?
I needed a jump, and when he spotted the stride, I was confident I'd land running and get to the line then.
What does this one mean to you, Paul?
It's huge. It's a huge race to win. I haven't had many goes at it. It was only my second go at it, so it's nice to get it off the list.
We'll let you go and weigh in. Well done.
Gentlemen, thank you.
Well, he's won the King George with Banbridge. It's Joseph O'Brien. Joseph, a wonderful race to watch for us, the neutral. What was it like to watch it for you?
Yeah, it's a little bit worrying, obviously, with Il Est Francais gone clear, but Paul gave our horse a fantastic ride, and turning in, I thought he had a bit of ground to make up, and I wasn't sure he would, but I thought he ran great if he's a good second, and I have to say he was really, really resolute all the way to the line, and special win, delighted for Ronnie and Ian and Ronnie's family, a good crew here today, and to have a horse running in the King George is so special, but to win it is really a dream.
I wanted to ask you about his confidence, or your confidence in his stamina, considering the fact that really over 3 miles he hasn't really been proven, and his best form has come over really sort of 2.5 miles, ground in his favour. But the pace that were going in the race meant that if there were any doubts about a horse's stamina, they were going to be exposed brutally today.
Yeah, well, I suppose he obviously won here 2.5 last year, and then he came back to Punchestown and won the 2 mile grade 1 there. And after Punchestown, Ronnie said there's one race to target. He said let's have a good go at the King George. So we made a plan and to plot our way to here. And luckily we got nicest ground here today. And the horse showed that he can stay the distance, and he got a good setup, a fantastic ride. And feel sorry for JJ, who's obviously riding in Leopardstown today. He missed out on the ride, but a special ride by Paul, and a special win today. And also, it's a big team effort. We have a fantastic team of people at home, and I'm very proud of everyone.
Joseph, how will you campaign this horse between now and the festival, and what would be your choice of race at the festival were he to go there?
Yeah, I think Rishi, really we just have to enjoy today and see how he pulls up. He's had a pretty long and stiff preparation to come here. He ran 2 weeks ago, and this was very much his target, so I think we'll give him an easy time after today, and then we'll have a chat with Ronnie and see where we go in the spring.
Very good political answer on Boxing Day, but very well done. Winning the King George, though, what does that mean in the career of Joseph O'Brien?
I mean, grew up watching races like the King George and some of the great horses winning it, and it was very special actually to be coming over here today to have a runner here. It's my first time to Kempton, and I just wanted to enjoy the process and some great racing today, and it's so special to win the King George. It really is.
And that's another one that your dad hasn't won either, so very well done.
Thanks, Rishi.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.